Hello Cedars. It has been quite a week, and I think the President's address that we got to hear on Sunday was something that was very refreshing, and I think it did exceptionally well in terms of the strategy going forward. As a country, we should all be working towards flattening the curve and making sure that the spread of this virus is contained as much as possible and keeping it within our healthcare capacities. As a church, we have a civic responsibility, and we have discussed this internally and got some voices from outside, and the decision has been made that we are going to cancel our meetings. That doesn't mean we're cancelling church. We will continue to be church and to do church, but we'll be doing it in a different way. What does that mean for us in terms of our Sunday meetings? We won't be coming together as a community. What we will be doing is church online, church in your lounge, and we are going to have a link that will send you a full pre-recorded worship and message that you can watch in the comfort of your own home. We will send that link to you before 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning, and you can get yourself ready, get yourself comfortable, and at 9:30, the beauty of it is we'll all be doing the exact same thing, and that's where the unity will lie. I want to encourage the men as fathers and husbands to lead your family in this, to have discussion after the meeting, to talk it through, to pray. It's an amazing opportunity just to do things differently. The other opportunity is that it becomes far more inclusive. We can invite people who are not necessarily within Cedars or even attending church at this stage. And this is our opportunity to extend them by forwarding that link, and they can also be a part of our church online. It is going to be indefinite, so we're not putting a marker to the timeline, but we will just communicate as the weeks progress. We want to be strict up front and relax things further down the line as we feel like we're getting green lights from the healthcare profession and from our administration. Just for the sake of community and for the sake of staying connected, we are going to be putting groups together, just dividing it up geographically, and those groups are also not going to be meeting physically. We are going to be doing it off the platform of WhatsApp groups, and what that's going to translate to is an opportunity for us to just care for one another. So we are going to be praying for one another, we are going to be mutually encouraging one another. It's an opportunity for people just to raise where there are potential needs, where we can help and we can support one another. It may feel like we are standing on shaky ground right now, but I just want to tell you that in light of who God is and what He has done for us and His heart for us, that we do not stand on shaky ground. We stand on sacred ground. In Job 12 verse 10, it says this: "In His hand is the life of every creature and the breath of all mankind." That's hugely encouraging, and it should be the thing that settles us. I love the fact that it says in His hand. It doesn't even say both His hands. He is big enough to hold the entire universe, and everything that is happening is within His control. Proverbs 19:23 says, "The fear of the Lord leads to life. Then one rests content, untouched by trouble." I love that. Just a revelation of who God is. Standing in awe of who He is allows us to rest and allows us to have a contentment in Him. And it doesn't say that it takes the trouble away. It just basically means that trouble doesn't have its claws in us. So we get to live differently when we live with that revelation. It's good for us to be informed, but more than that, we need to be inspired. And can I ask you to just delve into God's Word, delve into His presence, get into a place where you can hear Him and you can see Him for who He is. When it comes to Sundays, we have an opportunity to link into the same message, and let's submit ourselves to that and bring our families under God's Word. And as we do, He will lead us and He will guide us. And so on Sunday, I'm going to be speaking on the antidote to anxiety. God is fully in control. He is not thrown by this. He is not panicking, and this is not a time for us to panic. It is a time for us to be sensible. It is a time for us to be responsible, and we want to respond in a way that is fitting and right. And this is how things are going to play out for the next couple of weeks. And we'll keep you informed. We'll keep in touch as things unfold and as we make decisions as we navigate our way through the next couple of weeks. God bless you, Cedars. We love you dearly.